Hey, Will. Hey, Will. How you doing? Hello. Am I coming through okay? How you doing? Flip, 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 flip. Well, look who it is. Look who came crawling back after a whole day of craziness. Oh my god. Chaos day. How's Chaos Week treating you, Goldie? It's been good to hang out with Goldie. Goldie was one of my meetings today, guys. Pretty cool. I'll pretend I didn't see that. What? What did you see? Well, what did you see? What are we pretending I didn't or did? I don't know. Oh, actually, here, one more thing I need. Let's kick off that swear jar. Twitch token expired. Voice transcription and microphone. There we go. Testing 1 2. Fuck. All right, we're up. We're up. How is everyone? Since well as we got to finish that feature. Configure the. Oh, hold on. This means the feature is working. Didn't we add hell to new new words? That was what we were doing last time, right? Custom word list. Right, well done. Yeah. I'm a professional. I know how to stream. I stream. That's my thing. It's a thing I do. I'm just finishing packing for Melbourne, leaving at 5 a.m. tomorrow for the drive. Will, that's exciting. Oh man, I'm in the middle of Chaos Week. It's yeah, it's a thing. It's a thing. It's been nonstop. I think tomorrow's my biggest day too. It's gonna be big. The wrap is good. I had two. This is my second one. I'm just getting into it, just finishing it up. Tasty and healthy. Normally when I pop into streams, it's fast eating. Now it's you. Hey Dolly, how you doing? I am so looking forward to soccer. Are you excited about soccer? I'm so excited. That's going to be fun. Though I'm not even going to play. I've realized I'm not even going to play. Kaz is actually going like she's setting some stuff up. She's pulling some strings, Dolly. She's getting it all going. Hello, Sergius. And we've got Agdas too, which is going to be fun. I know. Guys, Agdas is like the I should what should I talk about? Look, I'm trying to because I'm trying to encourage the people who run Agdas to involve like content creators as part of the hosting of the event. I think that'd be so good. And you know what? We might even pull it off. We might even pull it off. So, we'll see. We'll see. They've got some really great event organizers there. So that'll be amazing. Wouldn't it be amazing if someone like Fast or Dev was like hosting, or even like, I don't know, maybe Lufu or, oh, yo, guys, I was hanging out. I was hanging out with a really cool dev today. Um, I need to shout him out. Hold on. Maybe I'll shout him out later when we've got more people tuning in. But I was hanging out with Adam Eunice, the guy that he's got probably Australia's biggest game dev Twitch channel, and like pretty cool. Pretty cool hanging out with a guy who's like doing something very similar to what I want to do, but like has been doing it way longer and is way bigger. It's really cool. You kicked off your jealousy about not having a passport, B, being able to get to PAX, C, not being able to meet the awesome and wonderful Goldie Dolly Nacho and the streamer duo called, yep, the streamer dude called Basecode. It's true, Lucario. We'll miss you. We'll miss you, but there'll be more events. There'll be more events. Maybe we'll come to something in the UK, hey? Check it out, guys. New gift from Fast. How do we feel about the headphones? How do we feel about the new headphones? What do you think? Good look? We've the quality's pretty good. Earmuffs, exactly. Exactly. They're noise canceling too, which is pretty cool. Very cool. They make her look like she has a child-sized head in comparison. You mean these headphones make Fast look like that? Yeah, fair, fair. Normal on me. Yep. I do have a big head, and maybe these comically large headphones make my head look normal sized. Go! No EU. Welcome in, dude. Good to see you again. Yo, Math. GCAP we're in the thick of it. We're in the thick of GCAP right now, Math. Like right in the right in the middle. Um, Yesterday was like heaps of meetings. I got to meet with the binary mill. Yo, R2C, thank you for the follow, dude. Welcome on in. Come on down. We're just kicking the stream off. Really appreciate you jumping in and dropping a follow, dude. That's so good of you. But yeah, we're right in the middle of GCAP right now. It's the night of day 2. Tomorrow is day 3. It's gonna be crazy, guys. It's gonna be crazy. We're gonna have the actors, like the Emmy Awards of the games industry. I really would love to stream that. Hey, that'd be pretty cool. It's yeah, it's really, really cool. But, you know, I think if we can set something up for it, it'd be so cool to get content creators involved with that. Yeah, so we hung out with the guy from Indie Tales, Adam Eunice. He's got a really cool YouTube channel and a really cool Twitch channel. And I got to talk with him for like an hour. I'm really, really keen to do more with this guy. He's super smart and really well, like very, very like has a lot of insights about game development. It's really cool. They changed it to a sit down event. Yeah, yeah. I was speaking with the organizers about it, and they're like, they want it to be a little bit more respectful to the people who put all the hard work in, but then at the same time, they are very aware of the fact that it's a good networking event, and lots of people like network there. So it's hard to strike a balance, right? Hard to strike a balance. Hey, hold on. Is chat keeping up? What's going on? It's not. I'm just going to refresh once quickly. And then we're going to go drop a testy test. Oh, what? Okay. Well, that's our first thing to fix, because chat's not updating. Quick thing to check. Quick thing to test. Were there any exceptions? I guess we're getting straight into working here, aren't we? I don't see any exceptions. No exceptions from the look of it. There's a lot of logs. We got to sort out these logs. It doesn't need to log every SQL command it does, hey. So let's try rerunning, see if that helps chat. Okay, quick rerun. Any minute. Stop and rerun, and bam, we rerun. Now, give a quick refreshy here, just to check. Test, I see a test. Thank you for the test. And hopefully that means here, Math's test has worked as well. Excellent. Excellent. There it is. What happened? I feel like on startup, the background process maybe wasn't working. We're going to have to work long term. We're going to have to work on a system that tracks when you go live. Is the swear jar still working? Fuck yeah, it is, Nor. Fuck yeah, it is. I lied. It's not. Fuck no. Yeah, it is. It's working now. It's working. Fast doesn't know how to turn her swear jar on, by the way. I told her. We'll tell her again. We'll tell her again. Thank you for letting me know though, Voodoo. She didn't tell me. She didn't turn it on last time because she didn't know. Okay. Right now, it's not hard. It's like she runs one shortcut on her desktop and then it's running in the background. Eventually, though, I really want to just get this thing working as a website. That's the way to do this. I've been thinking a lot lately, guys, about how to split it up. Like whether the swear jar should be its own thing, and then the subathon tools should be their own thing. The count on the swear jar is still old. For FastV swear jar? Oh, my swear jar. Mine. 64. Right. Every now and then, I'd reset the database. There's actually a database of words that it keeps. And so the swear jar is just like, it's actually calculated in aggregate. So it keeps the conversation history, and instead of keeping a history of all the swear words, it just keeps a history of everything, and then recalculates it so that when we do things like, I don't know if you guys remember, but last stream we were doing this, right? We were going, creating this custom, like in the swear jar, we had this custom word list. So, I mean, hold on, didn't we add... Yeah, we added hell. So many funny things here. Yeah, see? So that means this word is working. And what I need to test, which we didn't quite get to last time, was... So here we go. If I remove hell, like that, so that's now removed. Oh, hold on. That was the next thing to do. That was the next thing to do with our swear word list. Okay, hold on. No. 64 is like the entire history of the swear jar before the swear. Like I'm just like keeping this thing, right? I'm letting it accumulate. This is kind of like adding up from all the words in my word list ever. So, yeah, it kind of just accumulates. But let's go. Let's figure this thing out. So, I think we actually had AI implement these create, read, update, delete things from the profanity list. Here it is. Okay. So yeah, this is cool stuff. We introduced dialogues, and we have these dispatches, the dispatch actions. So, all right, here we go. So there's the dispatcher.dispatch create profanity action. We have our delete profanity action, which should probably honestly be like behind a dialogue as well. Like, are you sure you want to delete this thing? But we can do that in a moment. For now, though, yo, Lenko! Yeah, good to see you, dude. I'm sorry it's been a minute. Okay, hold up. So, I gotta catch up. Many messages. Many things to read. Okay. So, Dolly, by the way, I think I have a shirt for you to wear when you play. I've got mine. I'll try and get it washed today. Just do like a single thing in the washer and then throw it through the dryer, and then you'll have something to wear. Yeah, so 64 is not 64 swear words in the time that we've been live. It's 64 swear words in the entire database. But what should be happening, if I've been smart about this, is we should be able to tune into the state change. And so let's see. somewhere in here. So that in theory, let me just pull this up. In theory, if I removed hell from the list, we've got this cool thing happening where the profanity state is in here, and then if we're using profanity state in the swear count, where is it? Profanity feature, profanity state, profanity action. Okay, wait, before I get too lost, I gotta find a shirt with a number then. It's better to ask Kaz. Yeah, look, I do have, hold on. I do have a shirt that you might be able to use, Dolly. I don't know if it's the right colors for the team that you're going to be playing on, but am I ill or just losing my voice? Penny, I hope it's neither. I hope it's neither. What? Really? Let me just confirm that. I don't know if that was fake news. I feel like maybe it was. Wait, what's it reading? Can you guys see what it's saying? What on earth is happening with that? Oh, it is backlogged. It's just really backlogged. Why is it taking so long to read information? That's taking ages. All right. Well, yeah, the swear jars well, it's a little backlogged. Okay, hold on. Dolly, you're asking me a question. Is the question about shirts and what to wear and colors and numbers, or Fass has a shirt with 69 on it? Yeah, she does. But if the game isn't anything serious, you won't need a number. But you need shit to be the same color as the team you play. Yeah, Sergius is right. It's that kind of vibe. Fizz, basically it's a database of each time he says anything. I'm saying shirt and it's mistaking it. That's what it's saying. That's what it's getting wrong. It needs work. It's fine. It's fine. It's not for each stream. It's a database of each time I say anything, and it gets updated. Absolutely, yeah. And I think it's going to. Maybe the thing we introduced here into the swear jar is causing it to lag, right? Because so where is it? I think we're going to optimize this because if I go to like jar, no, it's not jar. It's not even page, it's the overlay. This has profanity state. What I should do is like, instead of recalculating the number of swear words every time, I should cache it, like the initial value, and then every time one happens, increment that initial value instead of recalculating. I think I'm recalculating every time right now. So that's going to be in, probably in jar. No, not in jar. Num coins. Yeah, it's really getting that wrong. And it's lagging. It's far behind. That's a bad thing. And I feel like recent changes might have caused that, right? Swear count. Here we go. Swear count. Transcription state, value, profanity count. Swear count is here, and that gets incremented. Yeah, increment word count. Okay. On swear jar changed every time we have a swear word match. Add new profanity matches. Where's this one actually coming from? Transcription state. Yeah, it's way too backlogged. Here, have a look, guys. Here's what it's processing now. Okay, now it's actually up to date. But it's not reading very high, like, quality. The reading is wrong, like bad. Like, I didn't say greetings. Something's gone wrong. Something's gone wrong. I need to like debug this. I'm not sure exactly what's gone wrong with this. Because this was working earlier. This is the right microphone input, right? Is it reading from the wrong input? What if I switch? Let's see what happens. And that's not working. Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's what's happening. It's using the new headphones. Have it like, they should have a microphone cable in them, but they don't. So let's see. They should have a microphone plugged in, but they don't. So they're using a really crappy mic, and the really crappy mic is transcribing really badly. That's my suspicion. So, but why was it reading from a microphone other than the one that like it should have been reading from? Testing 1, 2. And it's also backlogged. All right, something's off. Something's really off. So let's see. One thing we can do, if we go to audio and input settings here, we can. All right, so this is being used as the primary mic, and it should definitely not be doing that. Is my audio quality terrible, guys? Yeah, it's gone really wrong. Lufu had that issue? Right, with the word shirt. Yeah. It's, the judge is like, I haven't worked in a while. Just take him on everything. Yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to do with this is, on this device, don't allow use of it. Did that work? I feel like that has not worked. And now, I mean, that's output. That's fine. This is this is no for a communication device. Don't allow that. And then if I go to sound, now we've got only this one. Though, where are the input devices? Because this should be showing a... Yeah, this one's the right one. This is missing something from its list. So here's all our sound devices. That's disabled, good. That's disabled, good. I really find, like, as a streamer, with input devices being such an important part of stuff, like disabling everything that you don't want is really, really smart. Okay, that's disabled. That means the only thing that we could be reading from now... What on earth? What is going wrong? I'm going to refresh this page. Now it's only got the right microphone. Let's select that input. What on earth? This is going so... What happened? This is a test. Okay, I need to like debug this seriously. This is going really, really wrong. This is working so well, and now it's going really badly. Oh, what on earth is happening? This is just annoying and disappointing. It has to have something to do with the new headphones. I mean, that's better. I mean, this is better now that it's caught up. But why is it falling so far behind? It wasn't doing that previously, right? Control panel disable. Yeah. Yeah, Yeah, it's off again. It's like really off. I need to sample the audio. I need to hear the audio that it's hearing to see what on earth it's doing, because it's just hallucinating half of this stuff. I'm, yeah, not into it. I swear at it for picking me up swearing. It's making words up. Absolutely math. It's absolutely working, making things up. But why? I'm not saying like half this stuff. And it's not the recent changes we made either. It can't be. So let's go check this out. We need to almost like do a test to see what it says when I say something. Testing 1, 2, 3. It's really backlogged. Something's gone very wrong. Nah. The worst part, guys, is I don't even know what's causing this to go so bad. I don't know why this is going so wrong. Because last time we jumped on it was fine, and now it's not, right? Okay. Well, look. First things first. Let's just stick with checking this this word list and if it's recalculating. I think what we'll need to do is write in here if the, so here's the swear jar overlay. We've got our profanity state. Where's that actually getting used? Here in get profanity matches. So one other thing we should do here is profanity state dot state changed. From here, we need to do whatever calculates the what calculates the initial profanity matches. So where is that value set? That value set is swear count. What sets initial swear count? Okay, hold on. Profanity count. I mean, what sets profanity count? I think profanity count is written to as a result of a reducer for update transcription profanity count action. Yeah. And you know what? We don't even need to do this here. If I think about this, the way that we ought to be doing that is when we have profanity word dialogue. So if we, in our word list overlay thing, word list config, if it's the case that we create, read, modify, or delete, like say we update, create, update, delete, if any of these happen, so in these reducers, we need to, or even like in the effects, this is where this needs to happen. So we're going to have a profanity effect. Profanity effects. And same as these, we'll have like I don't actually, as I read it without all the F's, effects. So let's see. It's recounting each time it's trying to catch up. I don't think it's recounting. It's not like doing it incorrect in the way that it's like reading and then rereading it, but it's definitely having an issue. It's the A part, yeah, it's the AI part of the swear jar, AI is actually talking. It's trying to tell us something, Math. It's trying to speak through the voice to text. I don't think it's re-raising things, guys. It's just backlogged. It's getting really backlogged. I didn't disable the Elgato mic. I disabled the other microphone, I'm pretty sure. Here in voice transcription, it's the... So Elgato is still the mic that's working. So yeah, it's still there, but it's backlogged. Really backlogged, actually. Like to the point where this isn't acceptable. It's like I have to go back and change figure out what changed. But I want to finish this feature first. So in profanity effect, we can now have an effect method and then handle instances of like the create, read, update, and delete for all of our profanity actions. So we're going to do that quickly. So create profanity action, the read profanity action, and the delete profanity action. Read profanity. Read action. Was there a read? No, I guess there's an update and a delete. Update profanity action and also a delete profanity action. Delete profanity action. Okay, cool. So with each of these, we're just going to dispatch a dispatcher.dispatch. See how backlogged that is? Yeah, it needs the context around what was said. So we can just dispatch a new count profanity. What was it called? Oh, guys, I'm tired. It's been a really big week. It's been a really, really, really big week. So create, update, delete. There should actually be, if I think about it, there should be something in here where, yeah, I'm disappointed it's working so poorly. I'm quite sure something's going wrong where it's reading from the wrong microphone. The only thing that's changed on this system between last stream and this one is literally the headphones. So it's getting some like really bad audio. Okay. Where is it? So create normalized entry. Now there's our word list. Where's the thing that updates our swear count? All right, let's work back from the state. That's the way to do this. Profanity state. Actually, this doesn't even contain our swear words. The profanity state doesn't contain our swear words. It's the transcriptions. Right. Okay, that's why. So transcription swear word. All right, hold on. Transcription state. Have you tried turning it off and back on again? Have you tried kicking it? Yeah, Sly. That is the solution for so many things with computers, but unfortunately, I value this computer, and percussive maintenance is not a viable solution for this problem. And the other solution of like turning it off and back on, it's just not available to you when you're streaming. If you're streaming, no, doesn't happen. Not allowed. All right, here we go. Profanity count. This has a update transcription profanity count action. I feel like this profanity count should probably go with the into the profanity state, right? So let's do this. Profanity state. Profanity state. This gets the profanity count. And now everything will break, which is good because each of these broken things needs a redirection to the new system. So transcription state becomes profanity state, and that gets its profanity count. Oh, I don't know what's going on with it, guys. It's even like annoying me. It's annoying me that it's that not functional. I thought this whole thing was locked down, you know? Okay, so this update action, we're going to have a new, in profanity actions, this gets a, so create, read, update. This is going to be update profanity count action. You know what? I guess we do actually want a... We're going to see where that's needed. I'm guessing it is actually needed. Maybe it's going to be needed for all of these. Actually, probably not, because these are never going to be publicly accessible. These will only ever be privately accessible. But you would think that this one would be too, right? All right, we'll get there. So this whole reducer method goes into our other reducer. Have you tried forcing an unexpected reboot? We could reboot this system, but like it doesn't, almost like I want to understand the problem before I just like go turn it off. Like what happened? Let's say I turn it off and back on and then it just works, right? That's almost worse than it not working, right? Because we need to understand why it's not working, so that if it ever happens again, we can prevent it, right? Because if we have symptoms of a problem, sometimes it's best to like try and identify them. Yo, Fook90, it's good to see you, man. My weekend was chaotic, and my week has been even more chaotic. It's absolutely crazy this weekend. This is Chaos Week, otherwise known as the International Games Week here in Australia. But yeah, fun times though. Fun times. Lots of useful meetings and networking. So I'm really excited about that. Annoying. It's annoying me. We'll restart it in a moment. So profanity effects, profanity create action is going to be update profanity count action. Why do we need the Twitch login? Why do we actually need the Twitch login? I feel like we don't, so we're gonna drop it. There we go. Update profanity count. Ooh, it actually has a new count. Update profanity count action. I feel as though this one, maybe we get rid of it as the parameter and just like completely redesign the way this thing works. It's you're saying turn it off, Fizz, while it's not working? Yeah, but it's tied in with the rest of the stuff. So if I turn that off, then actually, I can do it like this. Boom, swear jar off. Your weekend was protective. I got a rocket switched on the motorbike, and next weekend I'm going to the Salt Flats. Dude, good luck. Be safe. Be safe. Be safe, dude. Rocket Switch. Oh my gosh, that sounds like a great name for a game studio, doesn't it? All right, all of these get the same thing. Like that. Or a punk band, yeah. Yeah. I was hanging out with Dylan Ford today. That guy's such a cool guy. He's the lead singer of a punk rock band, but he's also like the founder of an incredible game studio. He made Game Loft in Brisbane, like the Australian Game Loft. And he sings like he's a lead singer of a punk rock band. It's like that dude is singing songs straight out of like Tony Hawk. I freaking love it. I need to go see him again when he plays next. It's like it's a cover band too. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is rather than updating it with this count, I think we need to do an interesting. Oh no, hold on. We do want to actually put the in these effects. We need to recount ourselves and then pass that value in. So yeah, all right. Hold up. So this is that gets profanity count. All of these effects need to profanity count is going to be equal to now we need to inject our state here. Do we have our state anyway? Surely we do. Create profanity action. No, we'll need to pass it through from. Do we do it like that? I'm so curious about this. I think the right way to do this might actually be to inject the state. But I feel like, we're going to go to AI and ask a question here. So let's see. In the fluxor pattern, you see, even this is reading my microphone wrong. I didn't say anything about Hatton. Oh, this is interesting. So maybe it's not to do with microphone inputs more generally. It's to do with our microphone inputs or the way we're handling those, because this is actually transcribing just fine. All right, so things to figure out. In the fluxor pattern, should effects access state objects? In the flux pattern, inject all right, let's see about that. This weekend was protective, and my girlfriend yelled at me for mixing Monster in 5-hour energy together as a pick-me-up. Yeah, that's I mean, especially if you're doing something dangerous, you don't want to be running. You don't want to be running on empty. You don't want to be empty. Okay, short answer. Usually no. Effects shouldn't depend on or mutate state. They should do side effects, dispatch actions with results, never change state directly. So, all right, what about instances where... So that's read only. Yeah, okay. If you find yourself wanting to inject state so that you can change it, that's a smell. Push that change into a reducer via the action instead. Okay. So let's see. I would like to... So this is giving an example. Okay, don't write to state, call reducers, or mutate inside of effects. Don't create effect state dependency cycles. So in instances where state is read-only, this is acceptable? All right, cool. Let's let it consider. Yep, totally acceptable. All right. All right, we're going to do it. So, I state, profanity state, profanity, inject this, initialize it from the constructor. Why doesn't it like that? Yeah, fair enough. Primary constructor. Okay, and then so swear words, swear count is equal to profanity. Well, we don't even need this because of beautiful primary constructors. Profanity dot value dot gets profanity matches. I think I need this without an overload. So public get profanity matches. Get profanity. This is. I feel this is wrong. Good, but it might be right. I'm not sure. We'll have a look. Yo, Katie, how you doing? Beast code. I like it. Nice. How are you? Short stream tonight, Katie, but I'm glad you could swing by. I got meetings tomorrow. Actually, so do you, Goldie. Goldie's like out of state right now. He's probably sitting in his hotel room in Melbourne, chilling out. He's got big meetings for the rest of the week, if not a whole bunch of really cool shows to go see. That'd be cool. You are indeed. Yep. I'm glad I made it too. Yeah, look, guys, it was going to be like PAX is coming up pretty soon. It was going to be a really, it's going to be an interesting couple of days. I didn't know how much chance I would get to get back here before midnight on any other day. But I did today, so I figured I'll get a couple of hours of streaming in, maybe make some progress on the swear jar, and then we'll take it from there. But okay, so get profanity count. We're going to Savar word list. This is going to be a really expensive operation, though. I'm so concerned about the size of this. Like the computational complexity of this. So word list dot select word list dot words. So that's going to be a collection of words dot select count, and then we're going to get profanity matches with, let's see, word list. Yeah, that. Hold on. This is wrong because we've separated our word list from our transcriptions. So this is way off. This is why we had it structured that other way, right? So this needs to be transcription state, which feels a little more normal. So transcription. I'll be sure to come and say hello, but not introduce myself, so you won't know who that guy was that came up to you. Sly, I think I actually, we've got this going on, Sly. We've got like, you turn it off. You used to have a profile picture of like a suave-looking dude in a black shirt. I think I might recognize you from the profile picture, if possible. You're very sneaky. Yeah, but I got a memory. I remember. Yeah, hold up. This thing not working well. We're going to fix that up before we get bothered by all its bleeping. You're going to do the same, Wildub? Well, look, we have I'll be looking for a jacked dude wearing a blue singlet. No, no, I'm never gonna be able to pick you out, I guess, Will. That's okay. So let's see, transcription. Transcription state, okay, dot. So dot value dot. I think we need both states, which is gross. This feels wrong. This feels like a code smell, but we'll see. We'll see if it really goes wrong later. So this is going to be transcription.value dot transcriptions dot select transcriptions dot text. So what if we profanity state dot, that's not a capital P, that's a lowercase p, profanity state dot value dot get swear word matches for our transcription dot text. So this is now going to be dot length. This is going to be how many, and then instead of select, we'll sum. That's probably going to be our swear count, and this is interesting. This is interesting. So now we'll refactor this into a method. Recount swear words, profanity count, and now all of these are just going to do that, right? Like that. Okay. All right, cool. You can go down. Okay. I don't know how I feel about this, but if we create, update, or delete a profanity match, it should now recount our swear words. So let's rebuild. Finally kill it. Do a rebuild. Hensbla. Feels like code smell or smells like code feel? It smells like code feel, I guess. No, it definitely feels like feels like sometimes you just like develop this sixth sense for when some like pattern is wrong, right? And often they refer to that as a code smell. I think at least like Uncle Bob does. Okay, here's profanity count. I don't know why profanity count needed that. The login name, right? We're about to see though. It shouldn't need it. It really shouldn't. Okay. Let's refresh this thing. Select our microphone. See if we're all good now that it's restarted. Let's have a look at our transcriptions and see if these are wigging out still. Yep. That's wigging out. That's totally wigging out. This is, why is it going wrong like this? What I'm going to have to do to fix this, guys, is dump my audio, like that, the audio that it's processing, into Xbox sound. What? So yeah, so I'm going to have to dump this to files and then listen back to it to see like why the quality is so bad that it's messing up like this. But you know, we'll get there. We'll figure it out. Problem for another time. Today's thing should be 82 swear words. Yeah. I'm uncomfortable giving this to anyone because it's so wrong in its current state. The thing is, I don't even know what... did I swear? I'm fairly confident I didn't. Maybe I did. Maybe I'm just getting slack. It's so wrong. It's just so wrong. It's so wrong. Oh, I hate it. All right, turning it back off. Turning it back off. But let's go have a look. Swear jar now. 82. What happens if I get rid of, if I head to the words list and I get rid of something as common as shit? Okay, go back to our overlay. That seems... Okay, it went down to 70. Excellent. That's what we wanted to see. If I go to word list now and I add back that word at a cost of 1, head back here in the process of recalculating. I need a loading thing, but then bam, it recalculates at 85. So, okay, so this is cool. Now, a streamer or anybody can control their word list, and they're going to get a real, like a close to real-time update of how many times a swear word was spoken. Pretty neat. Pretty cool feature. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Happy with that. So word list. Let's get rid of, like, let's see what happens if I get rid of fuck and shit. Oh, hold on. These all need to be 2 lower. So now fuck's gone. We'll get rid of shit. And now go to our overlay. Let it recalculate. Boom, 63. Okay, so in real time, you can change our word list now, and we can see it recalculate how many swear words it has in it. And I think that's a pretty good thing. I think we'll need to show something like a loading though, while it does this calculation, just because that's a very time consuming calculation. It needs to go over a lot of words and figure a lot of stuff out. So we'll go. Let's see. So profanity count is let's go have a look at the reducer. Profanity state, we've got profanity count. We'll go public bool is loading. Get an init. Actually, we'll need a get init is fine. So then one more thing we'll need with this is an action related to this. I'm glad my family doesn't have a swear jar ugly broke. You mean like you'd be broke if your family did have a swear jar? You should add the word rain to your swear jar, because if in my line of work, that's a cuss word. Interesting. Why is that a cuss word? Like people go, rain, instead of fuck. That's interesting if that's the case. What's your line of... I don't mean to ask a personal question, fuck, but that's I feel like that's the kind of interesting answer somebody would ever see, the career ladder on YouTube. It's hope you don't have to hold your bladder because it's the career ladder. That guy, that's an interesting kind of question that will come up in something like that. Public record, update, loading action. Profanity loading action, and then bool loading. And now we need a reducer for that. So profanity reducer, we'll add a new reducer method. Public static. Profanity state, reduce. Profanity state. Update profanity action, and then state width is loading equals action dot. Why is that entry? Hold on. Wrong thing. There we go. Action dot loading. Okay. So now, because we have a record, as handy as that is, we can now dispatch this thing. So where were we? Let's see, we had we had that in this method. Yeah, now we can go dispatcher.dispatch new update loading to true. So now in the reducer for this, profanity reduces, profanity count, and then we'll also, you know what, maybe we decouple these things, and then in the same place that this can go false. False, yep. Because this is time consuming, we want to take we want to bother to do this, guys. Yo, Snolzy, how you doing? Good to see you. You get it? Yeah, dude, very soon. Very soon. Only a few days. Only a few days. People are already traveling. Dude, I've been heading into the convention center, like the same place where PAX will be. It's actually been like the exhibition center is right next to the convention center. So I've been heading into the convention center to you fly in like 5 hours. Dude, that's exciting. I'm so psyched to see everyone. Are you all coming to the thing on Saturday? Can everybody please go check the PAX channel on Fast's Discord for the super secret event that I hope everybody gets to, participate in. I'll be helping coordinate the funness there. You're going? Excellent, excellent, cool. That's great. That's awesome. I think, yeah, the boat builders is going to actually turn into the hub for all the stuff we're going to do, guys. So, like, I don't know if Dolly's still around, but, like, I can already tell. I've been hanging out in the boat builders already all week. It's, because you have to jump me. Yo, I got to hang out with Goldie today and yesterday, Snolzy. How cool's that? How cool's that? Pretty excited. Pretty excited. Yeah. It's been because he's already around the convention center for GCAP, the Games Connect Asia Pacific, all that stuff. Okay, what's going on here? Normalizing words. Trimming words, create normalized entry. All that stuff seems fine. We don't need to worry about all the other. Okay, so now that we have this loading in state, we can go to our presentation layer, which is, for instance, in our actual jar, mostly on the show count. So here's the number. So if the state, what do we call it here? Oh, we don't have direct access to the state here. That's annoying. We could pass it in. So is loading, one more. And that's a bool. Is loading. So where is that getting set? So is loading now gets is loading is state. Oh, tell me there's state here. Yeah, there is. Profanity state. .value is loading. Done. Dunsky. One thing I do want to do is like break this out because the line's getting a little long. When a line gets too long in the teeth, too long in the tooth, you break it out like that. Okay. Rerun it. And now I have had a conversation with her about it, Goldie. But that's about it. That's about it at this point. I think I probably understand enough. If there's anything that I need to know, I'm sure Fast will tell me about it. Top secret business meetings. Stuff like that, yeah. Yeah, so today's been really fun. I'm very excited. I got to meet, the like hanging out with Adam was awesome. Yo, if you see this guy, around, Goldie, like go say hi because he's sick. I'm really loving his stuff. That guy's a good guy. So shout out to him. He's got a game that he's working on as well, which is pretty cool. I really hope I get to collaborate more with this guy. It's but yeah, cool guy, cool guy. I hope I get to collab with him. You know how you were talking about a potential panel idea, Goldie? I think like, yeah, I think this guy could be a really cool person for that panel. But all right, let's rerun it. See if we get our loading. Oh, actually, what did I even do for the loading? Feel like it's loading. We used it, but we didn't do anything with it. Okay, hold on. If there it is. If is loading, then we're going to do a thing. Else, we're going to show the number of coins. So if it's loading, then what's that? Mud actually has a loading thing. Let's look that up. Yeah, he seemed he was just a really nice guy. If you know, if you do see him, Goldie, tell him Base Code sent you. Because I really want to collab with him. I really want to do a collab. He's just like he's doing what I want this channel to be in so many ways. And it's cool to hang around a bunch of like streamers like Dev and Fass and Fruity and Cray and all that. But they're doing very different stuff to what I'm doing. Like I'm trying to do this, you know, like game dev and programming content. This guy was like hanging out with the Primogen recently. I was talking to a friend of mine from Adelaide about it, and he thought it was a good idea too. Yeah, no, it's straight up a good idea. It's just, I've even thought of doing something like it a while ago. So like, why the heck wouldn't we? I'm sure the organizers would like. Also, I know the organizers really well, so I'd like if I put a talk forward, probably the panel that assesses these things would be like 100%. So, okay, Mud Blazer, and then the docs, please, and then components and loading. Not file upload. I swear there's like a loading, what do I call them? Skeletons. Skeleton. This is not what you would think to go to if you wanted to find something loading. But here it is. Okay, loading skeleton circle. We'll put a loading skeleton circle here. Mud skeleton. All right, rerun that. Yeah, no, Hansplat, you would think they would call it something as simple and straightforward as progress, but no, never easy, never easy. Okay, is that loading? See, that was loading. We need to start it as, we need to figure that out too. Hold on. So loading state, profanity state is loading. There's going to be a read action somewhere here. So in effects, no. Transcription. Yo, Decusate, how you doing? You've caught me at the end of the stream. How you doing? Al the Jolly, thank you for the follow. How's that? Pogon Sebs, are you all looking forward to meeting Decusate in person too? Hello, hello. She's going to be at PAX, guys. So another cool person to Yo, Jess, thank you for the resub. I really appreciate that, Jess. Yeah, so big shout out to Decasate. Um, like, okay, my fingers are spazzing on the keyboard. Is spizzing an example of where your fingers weren't quite? uh, yeah, I'm tired. I'm tired. Spazzing, yes, yes. Spizzing, spizzing is an example of your fingers spazzing. Uh, I'm really tired. I'm really tired. I'm like an hour in. I think we're going to probably make this a 2 hour stream, guys. It's not going to be much longer. So thank you so much for the raid, Decasate. But yeah, I've got an early meeting tomorrow, so I can't be up too late. But I really appreciate the raid as always, as always. Okay, hold on. So there's our initial state for this thing. Honestly, it's not a vibe. They are struggle city. Not used to typing on the keyboard. That's not my Apple keyboard. True, true. You do have a nice mechanical keyboard though, so that's not, that's kind of nice. That's not bad. That's not bad. You're indeed looking forward to meeting D. Hell yeah. Oh no, mashup, man. Don't say that. Don't say that. That's ugh. Oh no. You like the mechanical beat. You like the noise it makes, but your nails are too long. Fair, fair. Yeah, yeah. Crazy. Thank you for resubbing. Dude, oh, you guys. Thank you. You've been resubbed for 5 and 6 months. Jess, it's crazy. Isn't that crazy? 6 months. Like half a year. What the hell? How is that? How is that a thing? It's okay, hold on. What's this thing? Oh, right. We did that's true. If this stays in the swear list, that's actually a legit that's a legit issue. Yeah. Okay, so we also need to in our I think what we need to do while we're at it, and I'm just realizing the problem in transcriptions. So how was your stream, Decasate? What did you get up to? How's the mission to conquer the Age of Empires realm going? Is it going well? How's she been going, guys? Have you been tracking her progress? So this goes true for loading, and then we'll set it to false at the end here. Okay. Is this the read all transcriptions? Yes, I think this is going to help us get our loading right as well. You're on the road to GM AoE, improving slowly? Hell yeah. Consistency is key. Consistency is key. It's she was so amazing at the game today. They will have a sponsor now? Yo, what's that about? Ali, that's exciting. What happened? What happened? Tell me more. Tell me more, Decasate. Have you got interesting secrets? Here's hoping. No, it's nothing. I don't know. It doesn't sound like nothing. Doesn't sound like nothing. It's sounds like a thing. Sounds like a thing. Okay. Okay, so did I see loading there? If I refresh this shouldn't be let's see. Maybe like it shouldn't be the number 0 if it's in loading mode, right? We set that up. We set that up. So where's overlay? Word alerts is loading. I'm just going to print this as well. Just why not? We want to see it. So we'll see a nasty, ugly, false true here. Probably above the bar, right? But yeah. Oh, thing definitely happened. Decasay always just so modest. That's exciting. Okay, hold on. He's trying to make up for the... What happened? Okay, so what happened? No, don't keep me in suspense, Decasate. All right. Refresh. There's false, so not loading. It should definitely, if I reload this, start as true. I think that's what's happening. So let's see. Initial state needs to be true for transcription state or profile state? Profile state. I mean, transcription state and profile state both need a loading, right? I think that's probably what we do here. And then we undo what we just did, where we set the values to... Yeah, this needs its own loading state. Okay. He's just hyping. Look, I feel like not so much, but she played the worst games today. Oh, I'm sure they weren't. Yes, they are new headphones. Fast got them for me. They're really yeah. Whoa, what's up, Snolzy? What's up? Yeah, they're nice new noise canceling headphones. I feel like they kind of fit the brand. They don't mess with my hair so much that they do this weird thing here. So that's... You're just excited, Snolzy? Yeah, dude. Yeah, I seen her unbox them. Yo, we should have done our own unboxing. Very nice headphones. The noise canceling is actually choice, but I'm concerned now that because the noise canceling's so good, I'll lose track of like how loud I'm being, and you step away from now and you miss everything. Oh, look, yeah, Rue, I'm sorry. She finished up and she rated out here. But I'll try and entertain you. I cannot promise I will be nearly as cool and interesting as Decasate with her cool AoE stuff lately. But if you're into code stuff, we doing that. We doing that. Okay, so public bool loading. Get in it. Now we'll also... so in our jar, we had... is loading needs to be... Okay, this comes in from swear jar overlay. So we need a new value here. But is loading is going to be this and or transcription state dot value dot loading. Okay, if either of those two are loading, then we'll treat it as loading, right? So, yes. What brand headphones are these again? They are Sony. These are... Oh, it's back to front. Sorry, guys. But they're the Sony InZone H9s. Back to front. Okay, hold on. We can fix that. No, that's not fixed. It's just back to front larger. Hold on. Chat. And then... Where's our camera? Logitech cam. Transform. Flip horizontal. Boom. That's what we got. That's what we're rocking now. So these ones, guys. The H9 InZone. Fast was really nice in doing this and getting this set up for me. So, okay, hold on. I'm freaked out now. No, that's the wrong way around. Flip horizontal. Boom. Was I central? Is this right? Yeah, that's good. Okay, hold on. You're lovely. I just finished a stream, rated out to Seb and almost bedtime. Nice. Bose headphones. Yo, Ali, you should. I think Decasate even has a wish list set up, right? She's locked and loaded. I don't have none of that. Yo, Bella, how you doing? Welcome. We're actually, hold on. The music kind of got off Bella's playlist. I didn't give it permission to do that. I should have put it on loop. But we've been We've been rocking out DeBella's stuff all stream. All right, hold up. There we go. I will allow it. Of course you will allow it. That's such a generous offer to if Ali's actually going to do that. But honestly, Ali, just sort Decasate out. I got new headphones now. I'm good. I'm good. How are you, Bella? I'm good. I'm good. It's been a few days between streams for me, I know. So I wanted to jump in and get a little bit of stream time in, since we've been so distracted with all the conventions and meetings and everything that I've had lately, and all the catch up I've been playing to get the business going. It's yeah, it's been a lot. It's been a lot. The last few days have been huge. Um, okay. Okay. Terrible. Go back to bed. Nothing nice. Never. Nothing nice I've ever achieved outside of bed. Hard disagree. Many great things happen in bed, but like sleeping and other things which should not be explicitly named. But the best things in life, the real achievements, they need you to get off your ass and go lock in. And as hard as it is, like I have this thing where if I know that right, ass, yeah, fair. Hold on. Is this working now? Is this working better? Yeah, it is working better. It seems like. I don't know why it wasn't. I feel like it was, I figured this out once. It sometimes goes wrong when it processes multiple audio streams simultaneously. So maybe that it was competing to like deinterlace multiple audio streams. Maybe. I don't know. Let's keep it PG. Yeah, true. No, like I have this thing where if I'm having trouble getting motivated, I like count myself down. I make a promise to myself, like the better version of me makes a promise to be like, I'm never going to let myself get to one. And then if I ever need to if I never need motivation or I'm having trouble like getting going, I just count myself down from 3, and then I just like that for some reason that gets me to like get up and move. So, yeah, 4 a.m. is super early for me. It's I hope you go to bed at like 8 p.m. if you're waking at 4 a.m. You do work from bed because you need the comfy. Yeah, look, that's pretty awesome if you're able to do that. It's bed at 10 is actually so amazing and responsible. I love it. Yeah, I just never do that though. Laptop working, Uber Eats even. True. 4 a.m. yoga and shower and start around 6 a.m. Yeah, that's nice. An old cat lady said I'm in bed by 10ish. Yeah, it's like midnight right now. And I woke up pretty damn early as well. So it's I am jiggling my leg. Can you tell? Can you tell? Is it shaking the desk? I definitely am. I'm just like, I got a lot going on. I got a lot going on. Fitting in a stream now is probably ill-advised because I have to be up so early tomorrow. I have a really tomorrow, guys. I have a meeting with Meta. I'm so excited, but also I can't be late for it. I have to be there like fairly early. So the stream cannot blow out. It cannot go too late. It really can't. It needs to. I actually need to get it all done today. So go to bed then, you donut. Yeah, not yet, but soon. I mean, it could be a big deal. It could be a big deal if the meeting goes well. We're launching a game pretty soon, so you need to hear about this in person. It'll be done and dusted after it'll be past tense. No, look, guys, I did want to get a stream in. I do want to finish the one thing I'm working on off, and then I'll go stream. And after that, I have a meeting with the university about a really cool project. So it's like lots of cool meetings tomorrow, and we'll see what comes out of it all. Okay, so we introduced our new variable into. We've got Okay, good night, Decassate. Sleep really well. Don't be tired in the meeting. You need to think clearly in that meeting, for sure, for sure. Um, yeah, Ali, it's I actually my business maintains a lot of relationships with a couple of universities. We do a lot of work with Griffith University and the University of the Sunshine Coast and the Queensland University of Technology. Yeah, we're always doing like little things with all of them. But yeah, that's gonna maybe turn into a bigger project for one of them. So I'm pretty excited about the possibilities. It'd be really good to yeah, it'd be really good to see how that shakes out. Oh, nice. You go to oh, look. I actually I've got a soft spot for QUT. They're the university I went to. Um so you go in Canberra. Interesting. Uni UWU. I haven't had a lot to do with those guys. No, no, fair enough, Lenko. But I'm not talking about specifics. I'm not talking about anything private or specific there. I am more conscious of like being careful to. But yeah, it's a good point, Lenko. It's a good point. Um, yes, yes. Okay, so. All right, where are we? We need to. Transcription state. Let's go into that. Transcription state is loading. This is going to need a bunch of instances where is it in reducers? So not even this. We need to go look at read all action. Probably in effect. Update profanity. This is in transcription. So this is scription. So update loading. Update transcription loading action. We'll need to introduce that one too, actually. So in here, public record update transcription loading action bool loading. There we go. And then we'll need a a reducer for that. So reducer method. Let's not talk about Canberra. Voodoo might be listening. It's oh, UWU. Okay. Uwu, like my uni is one of the two in Canberra. Right. Oni-chan Uwu. Right. I gotcha. I see. One more thing reminds me of another well-known innovator. Yeah, look, I am definitely a one more little thing type of person, but okay, update transcription loading is loading becomes loading equals action dot loading. Okay, that should be enough. So also in transcription state, in the feature, we're gonna, instead of having new, we're gonna have a new transcription state, and here we can set loading to true until it gets set to. So this means like, yeah, we'll have a new instance of loading. Okay, rerun that. QB Wooby. Yeah, I've seen the QB Wooby. I've seen it. I saw it. I didn't at first. I was like, what the hell are people talking about when they say that? But now I've seen the. She says one thing one time on one stream, and now forever she's known as the person who says the. uh, Duffy Dan, how you doing? How much do you know about electromigration in CPUs? Electromigration. Not a lot, Duffy. That's. Are you talking about like electromigration? I'm not sure. I had a guy who worked in the same building as me, and well, the company, the startup was making they were making a quantum computing programming language, which was really really interesting. And they were talking about how like within quantum computers, there's like the superposition of what was it, like quarks inside of those systems is the thing that holds the variables, and that lets that get past like the atomic level, and the way that CPUs are like Moore's law is slowing down because they're running into the collision of like they can't make atoms any smaller. That's how small the components in the systems are, and like electric effects and things like microwave background radiation can have this electron come in and just like flip a 0 to a 1 because of how small the components are. It's a pretty interesting thing how you can get data corruption from something like that. But I'm not sure exactly what you're referring to with electromigration. Like, tell us about it, Duffy. Sounds like you've got something interesting to talk about. Okay, where's my loading? That should show a loading. Refresh. Where's the loading? Okay. Why would that... So we need to... I need to go look at the dispatches and see what things are actually getting sent off there. So where is it? Not in jar, not in the word, not in the config. It's... Okay, there'll be like a call to load somewhere. Probably up at the higher level, like at the page level. No. So hold on, that's the config page, overlay page here. Here is where it must be. No, still not here. Swear jar overlay. All right, here's the state for those two things. Retranscription profanity count action. That's got to be one, right? No? Maybe? Where are the dispatching of the loading? So there's like a read all action. Where does this get used? Transcription effect. Oh, that's right. The state sync. So this sets loading to true, and then it sets loading to false. Why is this value not causing a loading thing to appear on the UI? That's really weird. Okay, let's dig into that a little more. Is loading... I feel like that's got to be here, right? Is loading, quick rerun. Duffy man. Okay, it's pretty crazy. I don't know much. I just heard about how traditional CPUs, as the components have gotten smaller and smaller, the electron degrade is the physical silicon. Exactly. As would be expected, but the smaller and smaller we make CPUs and its components, the shorter the lifespan becomes. Yeah. I just learned it from watching a video about what would happen if we stopped manufacturing CPUs. It was interesting. Yeah, dude. So in some regards, older CPUs would last longer in this scenario due to them being, 100 nanometers instead of 4 nanometers today. Yeah, dude, like look into if you're really, if you find this stuff interesting, like I would definitely say go check out how like quantum computers work. That's super interesting. Okay, this is false. So why would it be false especially if that value comes through as 0? So show count and num coins. Num coins is 0. Num coins can only be 0 if... All right, let's go have a look at that. Num coins, swear count. Swear count plus profanity state dot value dot profanity count. This should never be 0 while it's loading if there's a history, right? Okay, because profanity state... If these are always... I don't know. If I load this page, that shouldn't be false initially until the load finishes. So transcription state, let's just see where this starts out, right? If we go to the feature, loading should be true. So that should start as true until it gets set to false. Okay, let's go have a look at transcription, because I mean, here I would expect to see something really different from what we're actually seeing. Refresh, false, and then boom, it writes. So like, why does it take that long? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, and also, why is this a 0? 5, 6. It takes like 6 seconds. It's got to be doing that because it's a large loading operation, right? And what else could that be? Loading the transcriptions might actually be really quick. It's probably... okay, hold on. We can figure this out. It's probably... If we go to our jar, or the thing that calls the jar, that is going to be here, right? If that's true or that's true, if either of these are loading, it should show us, like... we're going to find out. We're going to get to the bottom of it, guys. Laurie Wired on YouTube. Yo, there's this sick video on YouTube I saw recently. It's how transistors are made. Or maybe it was like how video cards were made. How a CPU's made. Yeah, this one. This one, how microchips are made. This I found absolutely sick. Yo, how you doing, Gorky? Good to see you. Good to see you, dude. Yeah, that one I found really interesting. It's just like mind-boggling, and like they talk about it with such like... They make it so normal. Okay, one of these is true for a moment, right? But then, why is it set to false? Like, see how it's like true and then instantly false? That means whatever that load is, it's the transcriptions load. What could be producing the delay on that 94 coming through? All right, so but we can go to where that 94 is, right? The swear count, which is this profanity count. And profanity count, we can see where this is written to. So let's go have a look at all of these instances. So it's got to be this, right? So update profanity action. Is that the only place? So here's that reducer. Not that. This one. So here is where we need our loading. So now we need a dispatcher.dispatch enu update load. Where are we in here? We're in profanity. Yeah, update So this is true. And then at the end of that, it's false. Rerun that. See if that makes our false come up better here. This left false should take longer now. Still alive. That's good. We definitely want you in the land of the living, as Overstrand would always say. Over has this thing where he goes, in the land of the living, and it's the coolest thing. He says it in the best way. That man should be a voice actor. I really like the voices he does. Fun guy to hang out with. But I am in the land of the living, as are you. That's good. Yo, thank you for tuning in, Fook90. It was good to see you again, dude. I am working hard on getting my life stuff together so that we can get back to streaming, man. Okay, yo, look, why did that? Okay, hold on. Did we just introduce these? Because these aren't the update profanity count. Let's go back to that user interface. Is this the user interface? Yes. So transcriptions is the... Like, it seems like that loads instantly as well. All right. If I go to profanity state, profanity actions, profanity effects, that could be a long, like all of these could be long loads, but we are handling each of them. I mean, probably not here, right? Or there. Or there. This is all like fast. This is all fast. What's causing it to load? It's got to be loading the word list. There's nothing else I can think of. So it's going to be transcriptions. So these transcription effects. There, this one. This is what I'm missing. Yeah. So set that to true and then false here. Loading and then like say the loading's done. That should set the user interface to the loading on and then loading off. Someone carry me around because I don't feel like walking. Bella, I mean, you established that you could just stay in bed. You could just stay in bed and that would be fine. Why not just do that? Just just chill out in bed. All right. Okay, rerun. Yes, but I need tea and stuff. Sounds like you need a butler or something. Yo, I thought that was gonna do it, guys. 0 and then bam, 94. Where else could that get read like that? Let's see. It could be... Where is this even like? I don't even understand. That loads. These are the only two places, right? Here and here. Both of them are surrounded by loading action to true and then false. So if it's taking a long time to load it from disk, which is the only thing I can think of, right? That's the only reason this would take like 5, 6 seconds. Surely this setting it to true should be handling it, right? Let's try this. This is a good test. Rerun it. Seb, come be my butler. Yes, ma'am. Be right there. Tea you wanted? What flavor? Chamomile? Coming right up, ma'am. Need a little bow tie. Sir Dewey, how you doing? How's it going? I've got 2 weeks off. I'm so happy. No early mornings for a little bit. Yo, that sounds sick, Dewey. I hope you're enjoying your break. All right. I want to see a loading thing over this number. I just Control-Shift-W'd. There we go. Got it back. Okay. Look, that's working. That's working. Why then? Oh, I don't understand. If this gets set to true, if that gets read all transcriptions, retranscription profanity count. Oh, maybe I should be doing this in both instances, right? The 100, you know. That's probably wise, right? Take 100 and then maybe I need to like get rid of take last from both of them. I don't know. Wonder how often that happens. Well, the big question is, if I set loading to true here and then loading to false here, the moment I set this, the user interface should update, right? Because they're separate systems. What if I like task.yield? If I await task.yield, see if that gives up like thread control or something and enables the other thread to re-render. Maybe that's gonna have some effect. Let's see. Goldie can be the pool boy. I'll have you know, Goldie is currently working on a very successful VR game. He ain't got no time to be fishing leaves out of the pool. It means I don't have to work this Sunday, which you get to watch Bathurst from start to finish. It's fine. It's a small pool. So it's right. I don't have a pool. I just have a bathtub. It won't take him long. Don't ask me why there are leaves in my bathtub. This is taking a long time now. Maybe it's never even finishing. Did I rerun the code after making the change? I feel like I did. Task.yield shouldn't stop it from ever finishing. Unless it does and takes it off the main thread or something whack. That would be very interesting if it did. Oh, how are we doing for time, man? We got like 10 minutes left, guys. I warned you all it would be a short stream. I warned you all. It's coming up. I gotta sleep. I got meetings. I got meetings tomorrow. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my god. It actually... Task.yield breaks it out of what it's doing. How is this... How is this a thing? I'm learning something new. If this doesn't work, I'm learning something new. Yeah. Climbing into bed. Yeah, I gotta jump pretty straight into bed soon too. Sebi goes sleep. No. Hey, I got 10 minutes left on my 2-hour stream. I like my stream time. I like my stream time. I really want to get my stream in. I'm not going to get a chance to do another stream for a long time, guys. Well, not that long. I'll probably, I don't know if I get to stream over PAX. I might get one in Thursday night, guys. We'll see. Actually, no, because I can't even do it Thursday. Maybe Thursday during the day. Yo, now it's not loading at all. What the hell-y? That doesn't count. What did I change here? Oh, I changed this. All right, let's put back in our yield. Awaits task.yield. Task.yield. Let's see now. All right, rerun. I beg your finest pardon. Yes, look, it won't be that long. Bella, but PAX is gonna take it out of me, and GCAP has already taken it out of me. I'm really happy I got to fit in this stream, even if it is just a short 2-hour session. It's this is my therapy time. It's my therapy time, guys. Okay. Yo, look, true. And then yes, the yield worked, guys. The yield worked. Task.yield coming in clutch. All right, we learned something new. That's good. Okay, so where's our skeleton thing? Spooky skeleton. Here it is. So, why does this not center? Is question 1. Maybe we need like a ... I think we already have, we built one of these, right? A ... in, Nacho suggested it a while ago and we built it. It was a, processing ellipsis. There it is. I actually quite like this little system. Processing ellipsis. There we go. Let's rerun that. Yo, how you doing, Razor? Good to see you. I'm so sorry, dude. You're swinging in toward the end of the stream. I'm going to wrap real soon. But it's really good to see you. I'm glad you made it through. Had I known you would be on this morning, I would have gotten up at 4 a.m. Oh, you still made it, Bella. You still made it. I really need to get a bit better about this, guys. I need to start taking it really seriously. I think a streaming schedule is going to be in order. I definitely need to get on that so that you guys can know when to expect me on, and I can be like committed to you know, being here on time. I mean, the ellipsis is working, but it should be doing the ... right? Okay, state has changed, gets invoked. That seems fine. Max dots is 4. Why didn't that change? I mean, doesn't really matter. Those dots are fine. Yep, I can roll with that. That's pretty cool. So now we also get to see this. If I get rid of shit and go back to overlay, we get our dots. And then 77. If I get rid of fuck and we go back, we get our dots. And we go to 70. And now here, this will be cool. Check this out, guys. What if I add word like, and go to word list. When the dots finish, it's just going to go nuts. 601. I've said like 600, like nearly, 550 times or something. And there it goes. That's gonna go off. That's yeah, that's pretty cool. So I can also do this now. I could say, let's see, if I get rid of everything, like that's a lot of swear words to get rid of, but this is the cool thing now. People can build their own lists. They can like, I feel like keeping a really short list might be fun. Like letting people build their own list. Because there's too many on our list now. Like way too many. Maybe we should like group them in terms of like tiers. Or maybe let them like click plus from a predefined list to like build their own, cool one. Like let them decide what should and shouldn't be on it. Oh my god, there's so many on this. Nacho's idea of having this build out into like its own really long list was a good one, but no, I can't wait too, Razor. It'll be really good to see you. Okay, now we can look at our list and see how many times I've said the word like. Nothing else. A lot. A lot of times. 539 times. I can also go like it. Go to the overlay. Oh my god, that's a lot. That's a lot. I'm surprised this process is so fast, honestly. Search, yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. "21 times. 21 times, Goldie. Oh. Let's see, hold on. That went up a little. I've said Goldie 21 times. Yep. Cool. Isn't that cool that we can now configure this to do whatever we want, respond to whatever we actually want. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Can check like could do, how many times did I say that? Or it didn't detect it when I said razor. Ah, it's saying raise instead. We could do we can check that one out. How many times have I said? That seems too much. That seems too much. But I mean, it doesn't lie. It doesn't lie. Yeah, 21. What about like... Oh, interesting. There was an error there. This does seem like an error. Hold on. So that's, yeah, 0, of course. And... No, okay. But that's interesting. That's interesting. Hold on. Yeah, actually 21 times. That's cool. Yeah. Surely mine's higher unless it's just today. This is like hold on, we can have a look when this started tracking it. Transcriptions. This started on the 3rd. So this is since last Friday. Since last Friday, this is when that record starts. But yeah, it's pretty cool now. I think this thing's gonna have a growing history of like words forever, which is pretty sweet. And now I can we can, I think I want to get rid of the cost. I think cost just complicates it. So maybe we'll do that next stream. There have been 19 shits. There's been a few fucks in there. But yeah, no, this is pretty cool. The fact that people can administer their own swear words is pretty sweet. And also notice now that I removed multiple microphone sources, this is behaving better. I think what's happening is this. If I go like this, and I select the microphone twice or even like 3 times, now it's going to be getting really confused by trying to transcribe a bunch of stuff at the same time from multiple audio sources simultaneously. So I have to lock it out so that, yeah, see how this is now going haywire? I have to make it only listen to one microphone at a time because it can listen twice to the same microphone, and that means it's trying to transcribe 2 things at the same time. So that's the issue. If I remove them and go back to one, now it should be working way better, if I'm not mistaken. And it also causes to get backlogged because it's trying to process like 2 or 3 times the audio. So let's let it catch up. Yeah, I think we figured out the problem. Yeah, okay. All right, there we go. So now we're transcribing just one microphone. Let's see how much better it does. Yeah, way better. So that's the problem. That was the problem we were experiencing before, is multiple things reading the microphones. So we've learned something new. Yep. Okay, guys, that's me. That's me. Definitely time to raid out for me to get some rest. We're over the 2 hours, and I'm going to be disciplined today because I do actually have a very important meeting. So let's have a look at. Let's head to Twitch, see who's on. Yo, it's Dev. I think we should definitely give Dev a raid. So here we go. Let's raid Devalik. Raid Devalik. All right, awesome. Here we go. We're doing it. Good night, guys. Get the message ready. It was cool. Don't go, I cry. I'm sorry, Snolzy. We're gonna see each other in person real soon. That's gonna be exciting. Goodbye. Have a good night. I'm sorry it was a short stream, everyone. I'm glad I got on to do it anyway. I'll see you all real soon. Many of you in person. Very, very, very exciting. So that's awesome. Can't wait. Can't wait. It's going to be a big GCAP tomorrow, an amazing PAX. But have a great night, guys. See you all soon. And yeah, everybody either sleep well or rest well or have a good day or get in your gym session or whatever. And I'll try not to leave it too long to be online again. All right. See you guys.